Yeah, hi guys, good morning. So, in last class, we discussed about SQLite, so that almost done. So we are in between. So what are the things we added here? So insert, get user, uh, update user, delete user, right? So till this we added, right? So here one more last step we used to update. So that is get user with the specific ID. Means like above what is the get user, so that we will get all the data. But here I want to get the user with the specific user. So that we used to check here, that is. So for that here I'm writing one function. So that is get user by user ID. So we'll create like this. So here user ID, so that user ID is the in the form of integer, right? So even this also we will get in array list. So array list in the form of hash map. So that is string comma string. So in the form of this we will get that data. Right, in the form of array list we'll get this data. So first here also we will create a database, that is db this dot writable database. So here also we require writable database, right? So again I'm creating one var user list. So var user list. So that is array list hash map. So that is means I'm creating whatever the data it should come, so that I'll store in this array map. So that is the reason I'm creating like this hash map. Right, after that I'm doing one query here. So raw query equal to, so select name, location, designation, right, other fields from table. So that is a table name, table users. So from this table name we are querying this, right? Now here also where cursor, means cursor will move step by step and it will query where that particular user ID is. So it will pick that user ID. So for that here, now I'm writing the table user. So array of, so that is key name, next key, location. So we are expecting these three values, right? Key, designation. So key, designation. So these three values we are getting, right? So here now, this we are referring with reference of the key ID, means where this key ID will match, only that specific record will come here. So where this is matched, so that specific record will come here. So that is again array of user ID, array of user ID dot to string. So that whatever the ID will match, that only will come. So again in this, I'm adding some conditions. Means I don't want to add any of the conditions like contains. So those, so total here we have like one is the group by, ordered by, right? Group by, ordered by, next having. So those all I don't want, right? So limit. So means only one record will come, 10 records will come like that. So this is the query. Next, if so cursor dot move to next. So cursor move to the next. So here where user. Again, I'm creating one more hash map. So that is hash map string string. Right. So this is like this. So user. So that is here. First we need a name equal to cursor dot get string. So that is cursor dot get column index. So that is the name. So like same, we want so designation location, right? So this we will change as designation. So this the designation. So this is the location. So this we will change as location. Right. So for this also we used to add that suppress. So add it. Right. Now we got all the data here. So this we used to map to the user list. Then it will be that. So that is user list dot add user. Whatever the data has come in the user, that is mapped to the whatever we created that hash map. So here finally it will return the user list. So these all are the queries as done. So what we have to do this, using these queries now we can do the operations of this, right? So here in the main activity, here we added the form so that we supposed to save the data, right? So to save the data here, very simple, like how to save this data here. I'm using this DB helper already we declared here, right? So DB helper dot here, see we get all the details. Insert details. So what you want to insert? So name, location, which what we displayed here, that I'm sending a name, location, designation. That's it. So insertion can be done. Means the insertion querying can be taken by that insert details there. So that is so once this insertion has done, so here I want to display one toast dot make text. So this at the rate main activity, right, at the rate main activity. Then so inserted successfully, inserted successfully. Then toast dot length dot dot. Right. Now I want to move to the next page. On the next page, we will get a we will get the data. I mean, we will show this whatever the data here we are inserting. On next page, we will show that data. So we will display that in a list. So to do that here, I'm creating one var int means after successful login, automatically move to the next page. So I did where intent. This at the rate main activity. So here next details activity colon plus the Java. Then start activity of int. Right. So with this name, I supposed to create a new activity. So I'm creating one new activity on that name. So that is MTBS activity. So I'm creating an MTBS activity. Let that activity will create. So let it be clear. So meanwhile, in this, just we want to display data in a list view, right? So this I'm changing to linear layout. So here I will take list view. Okay, my correct and wrap content. Then ID that I'll give the list. Then also I'll add the data binding for this. So here I have created data like this, right? Let wait once this is done. So here the data binding will be generated, right? So that we will write here. So here we will declare the data binding var activity, sorry, var binding column. So that is activity. See here already it is there. Activity detail binding will handle nullify connection, right? So binding equal to data binding util dot. So here this done. So now here we used to write a user list that we have. So for that here I am declaring user var db equal to so db handler with reference of this context. Then now here I am calling one method So that is where I want user list here. Whatever the list, I want that list equal to db dot get user. So I'm getting that user, right? So now I'm creating one adapter. So that is adapter colon. So that is a list adapter. Means directly I'm using the list adapter and I'm assigning that data to this. So using simple adapter. So in a simple adapter, this at the rate detail activity. So next is the user list. Whatever the user list we are getting, that we are passing into this. So from here, now I'm creating one new layout. Means here we have the multiple details, right? So the multiple details to display, I'm creating here one custom view, right? So that is for that I have created like this. So what values here we create? So that is array of name. So designation, name designation. Then next name designation, location. So these three values I want to display. Right. So again here, next int array. So here we used to give the ID. So that is r.id. These arrays will come from the XML. Like I'm giving here name. So this we will define now in that XML. So that is r.id designation. So that is r.id location 3. Means better I'll give the detail location, detail designation, detail name. This already we have main activity. That's the reason I'm giving this. So here with this name, I have to create a source. So I have created XML, one XML. So in this XML now, we supposed to create those three values here. So this is, I'll change this as a wrap content and linear layout, orientation as vertical, right? So here three text view, match parent, wrap content, ID. So I have given as a D name, right? So some margin, right? So the location, the designation. So this also like I want to take in a card view. The card view, match parent, wrap content, margin, and DP. So card view we cannot apply for direct component. So I am taking one more linear orientation. So I'll close that after this view. So linear layout and card view. So I have closed this. Now here see, it is clear now because whatever we created that we map it. So finally here, so outside of this now, here we used to map that. So that is binding dot list dot. So adapt equal to. So whatever we created this adapter, we map this. Done. So we will run and we will check this now. Okay, so now I'm saving some data. It's close some issue. Like that. So here it is saying that something SQLite auto increment is only allow integer primary key for one SQLite error, while compiling create table user details ID integer primary name. Means something error here by creating the database itself. So here we use to check integer primary. So we done any spelling mistake integer primary. Spelling wise, no mistake. Then what is the issue here? So what this is saying, increment auto increment, auto increment. Teacher. 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 Correct. ID. Okay. The ID also pretty fine. But here it is. Sometimes space also will create an issue. Just I moved one step front. We'll see now. Inserted successfully. Data is inserted, but now I think we got different. Okay. So now it is inserted successfully, but to get the data now it should get, because that one we already done. So while moving to this next activity, so exception no such column name this one. While compiling, select name location. Select name location designation. So this is the method only we use, right? So name location designation. Add user. It is clear here. User list dot get db dot get user. So this user list will pass here custom layout area name designation location. Here it is clear. So sometimes what happens here when we do SQLite program, first time we got an error until we uninstall and install. That also will get an issue. Now we'll try and uninstall and reinstall. So we'll see now. If not, we'll have something issue that we will see. No, still it is having the problem. It is clear. Then what is the issue? Let's check. I have that example, similar example. So create table, it is clear. Insert name, location, designation. Now, right here, what we done, writable database. So content values, name, location, designation, db dot insert, null, db close. Same thing we done here also. So for get users, hash map, location, designation. All are clear. Let's replace once we'll run. And if you want, we can get that back. We will see. If it will work, we'll go back and we'll check what is the issue. Sometimes what happens even after the reinstall also, it will issue resolve. We will see now. Okay, now we will see here. Even this is also. Okay. So this meeting will also end in 1 minute. So that I'll check what is the issue and I'll explain you in next class exactly what is the issue. Anyhow, I'm getting this as back, whatever we've written that code, so that I will check in next class.